Hey guys, it's Elle from The Gathering Table. In today's episode, we are going to be tackling the star of the Thanksgiving dinner, the turkey. Now, I was definitely looking for a turkey breast, but they were way too expensive, so I ended up with a whole turkey. Yup, having to pull out the insides and everything. But I tackled it, and I'm here to show you exactly what to do. So go out there and get your turkey, and let's get started. For our ingredients, you'll need a thawed turkey, carrots, lemon, a fresh garlic clove, butter, an onion, olive oil, salt and pepper, parsley, and also you'll need some garlic powder. Now make sure to check the description box because I've included all the ingredients as well as the directions to how to make this turkey. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove this plastic closure. And I'm being real with y'all, I struggled to get this removed. I know I couldn't leave any plastic in there, so I just went to pulling out the gizzards and the neck so I could get a better view. And I couldn't really figure out how to remove this little plastic contraption. I finally did figure out that if I squeezed it, it would come detached, which was perfect. After that, I'm going to kind of trim away any imperfections, any rough skin. And the biggest thing for me was the feathers. I do not like eating meat that still has feathers on them. It just kind of bothers me a little bit, too close to how it was when it was living. Anyways, I'm picking out the feathers kind of closer to the wings. And sometimes it's not just the feathers, but just kind of that nodule that connects their feathers, making sure that all of that is nice and smooth because nobody wants to eat that. I also took the time to remove any extra fat pieces that just did not need to be there. The next step is to make sure that you have not only washed but dried your turkey. So I went ahead and rinsed it off inside and out, and now I'm just patting it dry with a paper towel because it makes it a lot easier once your turkey is dry. So for our spread, I'm adding 1 3/4 stick of butter, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1.5 tablespoons of parsley, a little bit of lemon zest, and the juice of 1 whole lemon. If you have any seeds fall into the bowl, make sure to retrieve those. Once all ingredients are in the bowl, you're simply going to stir everything all together to make sure that it's nice and smooth. Quick tip is to add some olive oil to your mix to make sure your butter doesn't burn. Once that is complete, we're now going to actually add some salt and pepper. That's what's in that little bowl. I'm going to add it to the inside of the cavity. After adding a generous amount of salt and pepper to the inside of the cavity, I'm also going to insert an onion, some garlic cloves, and that is actually the lemon that we used to juice in our butter mixture earlier. So that ends up being about 3/4 of an onion, 2 garlic cloves, and 1/2 of a used lemon in the inside of the turkey. Next, I'm going to gently separate the skin from the actual meat of the turkey by sliding my fingers in between the meat and the skin. But you got to be very gentle because you don't want to actually rip the skin. So from the front of the turkey, I did not have much trouble with getting fairly deep up the breast. However, when I got to the back, it was a little bit more difficult and I was worried about ripping the skin, so I did not go as far there, but I was able to go a little bit further back on the front. Taking our butter mixture, kind of putting it up under the skin in one lump, and then smoothing it back to the part where I detach more of the skin so it can get more coverage on the top of the breast. Taking another little clump of the mixture and then smoothing it back towards the part where I actually separated the skin from the breast. I'm going to do the same in the back here, taking a little chunk, adding it to the back and smoothing it, taking a little piece and kind of smoothing it up under the skin. Once that's complete, I'm just going to add our butter, salt, pepper, parsley, and lemon all over the entire bird, just kind of rubbing it in, making sure that it's all on the wings, all on the legs, just everywhere. Once you're satisfied with the coverage, you're going to go ahead and add it to your roasting pan, which I've used onions and carrots to kind of lift the turkey off of the bottom of the roasting pan so it's not sitting directly on there, and it'll be great flavor. So this is how it looks. We've got the turkey in the roasting pan with our veggies on the bottom, and everything's good to go in the inside as well. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of water just towards the bottom of the roasting pan. And now I'm going to create a slight tint with some foil just to kind of get things kick-started with the turkey. So I'm going to put it towards the edge of the pan on the left and the right hand side of the turkey, kind of sliding it in between the turkey and the pan. And at the very top, I'm going to roll it down and allow it to create a tint. We're now going to put our turkey into a preheated 375 degree oven, and we're going to let that cook for about 30 minutes with our foil tint. Once your 30 minutes is up, you're going to go ahead and baste your turkey. Using a baster is best, but if not, a spoon works. And when you're done with that, I actually added just a little bit more water to make sure I had enough juices. But once that's complete, you're going to return your turkey to the oven for another 2.5 hours with the foil tint off. But make sure for your turkey that you check the back of it for exactly how long yours should cook. Once you have finished cooking, you are good to go, and this is your finished results. Make sure to click the video below for more Thanksgiving Day recipe ideas. And don't forget to click my logo to subscribe. Thanks so much and happy holidays.